We got 3 new EZAs coming for the 9th anniversary of Dokkan Battle, confirmed on Dokkan on their Twitter account or their X. And here we have one of them, which is the Ella, Brawly, and Trio, the most likely of the bunch to EZA. We're going to go through their English details and whatnot, so stay tuned. Make sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel. The second EZA we have is Bardock and Gine. And then the third EZA is going to be Paragus and Brawly. Apparently, these two are going to be from reprinted EZAs. They won't have a brand new EZA from them. So it looks like we are not going to be getting a free 30 Dragonstones for their events. Of course, though, Ella, Brawly, Trio will have their own Extreme Z battle event where we have to do 10 stages in order to get the 30 Dragonstones. So it's actually included in JP's data download, which is very cool. So we can translate these guys as quick as possible. We'll start off with Paragus. He's an extreme int type for 3 key and 130% stat boost. Increases defense and lowers attack. Own attack and defense by 150% when performing a super. And has a high chance to do an additional super attack. Every time you do a super attack, damage reduction rate increases by 26% for that 10. Every time? Wow, he can actually be very tanky. Very, very tanky. Of course, not first slot unit because he only has defense on super, which makes the question his defense increase doesn't really affect him all too much pre-super. And then Pure Saiyans and Joint Forces support for 50% 3 key. And then when there is a Pure Saiyan or superhero category, which is actually very relevant to this anniversary with the Supreme Battle, your key 3 attack on 80% and high chance of additional. Bro, this guy can literally be invincible if the 26% stacks up. So you do your own super, then you have the high chance here, and then you have this chance here, and then you have the additional, which is 100%. Am I thinking this correct? If you... What? Alright, well, he is insane. If you can get... Like, even if you get 3 supers, he's insane. That is crazy. The one always big problem about him is that he's in only 2 categories. Pure Saiyans, Joint Forces, and not even the Brawly leads that. So it's a bit of an issue. You have to run like an extreme team or a Pure Saiyans team where you can't even run double Brawly, which is probably what you really want to do at the end of the day. And then you have to run those weird Pure Saiyans leaders, I guess, like God Goku. That's like your best choice. So just a little bit awkward there, but still very, very good card. That's probably why they buffed up their passive so much, because they're in like 2 categories. Now for the Brawly, Cheelai, and Lemo, they are movie bosses leader for 4 key 150%, with an extreme type for 4 key 100%. 1 turn attack and defense raise greatly and greatly lowers attack. Alright, and then the ultra super attack, 1 turn attack and defense massively raise. So that's 100% attack and defense, which is good. I wonder what they're doing with their passive. That is the real question. Own attack and defense by 30% for each key sphere obtained. Further attack and defense 10% for each physical. 2 key for every time you acquire an orb. And then when you acquire an AGL or an STR orb, all allies 2 key and 39% attack up. When acquiring an Intel Tech orb, all allies 2 key and 39% defense up. When you obtain a Rainbow orb, all allies 2 key and attack defense 15% up. Further attack increases by 39% when a super attack is activated. An additional super attack will always activate when the energy meter is at 24. And the damage reduction rate increases by 10% for all allies in the movie bosses or super. That's the first shared damage reduction unit. Am I not wrong? Oh my god, that is sick. I've always wanted this for a free-to-play team. Or like a free-to-play unit. Like an extra 10% goes a long way, bro. A long way. So, especially with other units that have damage reduction. That is amazing. Amazing support. Just to get in 24 key super, which is so easy when you get 2 key per orb. It doesn't get starter turns orbs, but like, still. Very good. High chance to dodge enemies' attacks. Always avoid enemies' attack with 7 or more key spheres. I think that's the exact same from his non-easy aid. So I wish it was a little bit lower, but whatever. It's a broken ability. When HP is 60% or less, randomly changes 1 type orb to a physical orb. Okay? And then when your HP is 39% or less, change the whole field into physical orbs. And that is only once per battle. That is really good. I think he's actually a very, very solid character. The problem is with the free-to-play androids from the TOP, they only get stats through their attack and defense. I wonder if that is still, I mean, with the massively raised, I wonder if that is still decent. It's like the typing support units, I guess. If they're good, then these guys must be very, very good, is what I'm going to be assuming. So I'm glad these guys got an easy aid. You will never activate big bad bosses on the Broly team. Well, most likely, but a very, very nice unit at the end of the day. Holy. And of course, they share the category for the LR AGL Broly, so that is even better. And then the last EZA we have to look at is Bardock and Gine. Movie Heroes, 3 key 130%, STR types 3 key 90%. One turn massively raises attack and defense 100% on these stats. And they provide 22% attack and defense up for all allies excluding self for 2 turns. That is very, very good support. Own attack defense 122%. When a character with Goku in the name is on the team, 4 key and attack defense 122% and recovers 22% HP only once when HP is dropped below 50%. Further attack defense 122% when attacking when there is an ally in the parent-child bond category participating in the attack. That is very easy. And then further attack increased by 122% when there's an enemy in the movie buses category, which is very easy once again. When the character is Frieza, though, you get 4 key attack 122% and critical is always activated. That one is a little but still, very nice little support. Not the best out of the 3, but actually they do have the active skill, which removes all status ailments and raises all allies attack by 22% for 2 turns. Can be activated 80% HP or less starting from the 4th turn onwards. Let me see if that is different. No, it's not different from the previous form. Okay. So you're not the most amazing. The support is pretty cool, but they just get big stats, which I don't know if that is enough to cover it with all these bosses hitting 2 million SA attacks. So, but still, a nice little upgrade, a nice very small upgrade. I think the ally support upgrade is pretty cool. So for the physical Brawlies EZA, the weakness is Movie Heroes. So that should be very easy. I think Ella Gogeta just absolutely cooks. He'll have type advantage, and he has the multiple super attacks. So this is going to be a very, very easy Extreme Z battle for you. Just make sure you have a lot of LRs in there, which Movie Heroes has a bunch. So it's not a problem. And then you activate the legendary power and do the damage. Not many new missions, but there is the Extreme Z Awakening support campaign where if you EZA units, you will get Hercule statues back, which is nice. Then we have the Challenge Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Battle. So we'll actually have to look at this. Looks like a new challenge event that starts on the 8th of February. You have to use a rainbow team here to complete stage 1 and then stage 2 without using support items, and as well as forming another rainbow team as well. So let's have a look at that event. So you are versing Broly and versing Gogeta. I don't think their stats are live. Yeah, so this will be interesting if it is very difficult. But that just means more Dragon Stones. That is 2 there and then 11... That's 20 free Dragon Stones just from these 2 stages if you can complete all the missions, which is cool. And that drops on the 8th of February. And then we have Dokkan Ultimate Excite Battle, which will drop on the 10th for the Osaka one. This probably will announce part 2. And this is obviously in their event only, but we'll have our own Excite Battle that will get us Dragon Stones, I think, right? And we'll have a live stream, which we'll have a watch on this channel as well. See if they announce anything crazy. But that is pretty much it for this data download. Still very interesting stuff. I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.